Wow.
Wow, this is some really deep stuff.
I don't know what just happened, but something happened inside of me. Something snapped, something.
I wasn't expecting that either.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. It's beautiful.
Monster is like really small, but it had to become that to stop me.
Because then the hurt child became present when you mentioned it.
And I didn't realize this until now.
There were things that I didn't remember until now.
Funny, I haven't seen that before.
It feels like I'm the monster. I'm kind of seeing images of things, of a world where they can exist. This clarity brings all kinds of answers.
It's clear. She hugged me and then went back to her place, I guess, in my heart. Oh, it wants to come out. It wants to bippity boppity boop Cinderella me. She's melted into my chest. It's ooey gooey.
All week been finishing things, cleaning up more, started eating vegetables again last week. And it kind of just started happening. It's almost like I just finished going through a meditation session.
I feel light. When you hit that first joint, in the morning, and
I actually feel a lot more awake.
Okay, so I'll start by asking you if there's any part of yourself you'd like to change your relationship with, or any issue you'd like to explore.
Yeah, that I always feel kind of guilty when something happens, or when someone tells me something. I always feel guilty.
Okay.
That is my fault.
That is your fault. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also feel mad at myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of hard with myself.
Yeah. Okay. So part of you feels guilty when people are telling you certain things, and then maybe that's the same part or another part that has a feeling of that it's your fault. And then there's another part of you, it sounds like, that is mad that you're hard on yourself. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay. And of those different kind of parts, is there one that feels like it needs your attention first?
Sorry. Excuse me.
So if we're going to get to know one of these different kind of parts, is there one of them that needs your attention the most or first?
One of you mean one of these two that I told you?
Yeah.
Maybe the guilty part.
Okay. Okay. And so when you're feeling that, where in or around your body do you feel that?
Maybe in my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And when that sensation comes up and you notice it there, how do you feel towards it?
Mm. When it comes.
Yeah, when that guilty feeling comes.
When the guilty comes. Oh, very bad, sad, and anxious. Yeah, that I don't have value. That.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's that other part that is mad that you're hard on that about being hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I would be curious to. All right, let me ask this way. When you think about connecting with the part of you that feels like it doesn't have value, what parts come up, or how do you feel about like connecting with that part? Do you have other parts that disagree or that want to push that away?
You mean how I feel, or if there's another part of my body?
Mostly how you feel, like when that feeling of don't have value comes up. Does something else come up to kind of push that away?
Yeah. I feel that I should quit doing what I'm doing because I'm not able to do the things in the right way.
Yeah.
And I feel, that I'm not capable to do anything.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess in a way you're getting a message of like you should quit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess again, like, how do you feel towards the part of you that says you should quit?
Yeah. Also bad. That sometimes I feel I shouldn't start doing that thing, or that I shouldn't say anything, or that maybe it would be better if I stay being quiet and saying or doing nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And when you think about that, well, are you curious about getting to know that part in this conversation? Let's say the part that tells you that you should quit, for example.
Can you repeat it again?
Yeah. So if we're looking at maybe the part that says you should quit, or not start, are you curious about getting to know that part?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
So see if you can kind of turn towards the part that says you shouldn't start or you should quit, and see if you can let it know that you're curious about it. Kind of invite it to the conversation.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. well because my signal was,
That's
I don't
fine.
know.
Wait, I'll try again.
Uh-huh.
So the part of you that says you should quit, can you let it know that you're curious about it and invite it to the conversation and just see if it's okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then try asking that part what it wants you to know, what it wants you to know about it, or just what it wants you to know. And just wait for the answer.
What I wanted to know about that part.
So you're asking the part that wants you to quit what it wants you to know. What would it like to tell you?
That what I want, why do I want to quit?
Yeah. Well, this is the part that tells you that you should, right? Yeah. That was the part I was thinking we were going to talk to. So, is there a part that says you should quit, right? What else does that part want you to know or want you to know about it? Just listen to it.
Yeah, that I want to quit because I don't, maybe because I don't deserve nothing good, or that, yeah.
Okay. And when you hear that part say that, does it make sense to you why that part thinks that?
I don't know why.
Okay, that's fine. But you are able to hear it, and you're able to get the message from it. Yeah, so you can just kind of you can thank it for sending you that message and let it know you're still curious to learn more about that. And you could try asking it what it's afraid would happen if it didn't tell you to quit. What it's afraid would happen if it didn't do that job.
If I what, sorry?
If this part didn't do that job of telling you to quit, what is it afraid would happen?
I don't know.
Okay, it's fine.
I just feel, yeah, no, I don't know.
You could try asking it how it likes its job. How does it like doing that job or that role?
Yeah, that's easier to to see it, and yeah, he doesn't like he doesn't like his job.
Yeah.
I don't like his job.
Yeah, you both don't like his job. Yeah.
No.
That's good. You can share that with him. Let him know that you don't like seeing him in that position.
Mm-hmm.
You might try asking what he would rather do inside of you if he didn't have to do that job.
Mm. I don't know.
It's okay. How do you feel now, like, in being able to communicate with this part?
Mm.
Are you okay with it?
Yeah.
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 Do you have other
I don't
questions?
like it, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
You don't like the part?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
like that part.
Right.
I wish it wouldn't be there.
Okay, great. That is good information for me to have. So, I think we need to step backwards and we need to look at the part that doesn't want it to be there. There's a part that wants it to go away,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can talk to that part for a second. What does that part want you to know?
What that part? Can you repeat it again,
Yeah,
please?
the part that wants the other part to go away.
Mm-hmm.
What does it want you to know?
Mm-hmm. Why? Why is it there?
Yeah,
What is his role?
yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That it would want to know that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can let that part know that that's your intention, is to figure out why these different parts are around.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see how this part is kind of like it's trying to protect you? It's trying to protect you from that feeling of not having value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Mm-hmm.
So you can
Yeah.
you can give it some thanks for that it feels that
Mm-hmm.
way, or that it's helping
Mm-hmm.
you avoid that feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you could ask it, if you, Carmen, could heal or fix the part that feels like it doesn't have value, then what would this other part like to do inside of you? The one that normally wants it to go away.
Yeah.
What would it rather be doing if you could change that feeling of not having value?
Mm. Telling me the opposite that
Oh
I
yeah?
have value.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds nice. you could try asking it how old it thinks you are and just wait for the answer.
Try to ask him what?
How old does this part think that you are?
Mm. Mm. Maybe 13.
13, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can let it know your real age. Just go ahead and update it.
My real age.
Yeah, you're going to tell the part that you're not 13, right?
No.
Right. So tell the part what your real age is and see what it thinks when it learns that you're not 13.
Yeah, I'm 43.
And how does the part respond when you tell it that?
Mm. It feels weird and confused. Why? I don't know.
Yeah. I think that this part is working thinking that you're 13, and that's why it's working so hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of treating you like a 13-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
So you can let it know that you're not, and that you can actually heal that part inside of you. Maybe there's a 13-year-old inside of you that is feeling like she doesn't have value. And you can let the parts that want that to go away, you can let them know that you can heal that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now that this part knows your real age, you could try asking it, what does it want from you in the future? What does it want you to do for it, or just do at all in the future?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
It's okay. So the part learned about your real age.
Mm-hmm.
Now try asking it what it needs from you or what it wants from you in the future.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. To be more secure about who I am, what I am capable to do.
Yeah.
And that I give myself my real value.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it would like for you.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Do you have any other questions that you want to ask any of these parts? Is there anything else that you're curious about learning about them?
No.
Okay.
I just want to be sure that that they're gonna heal and that
Right.
they're not gonna bother me anymore.
Right. Yeah. So I think that there's a way to do that. It would require you would have to go heal these parts. And I think that there's a part inside of you that does, like you said, it does feel like it doesn't have value. It's probably a very young part. It might be 13 years old. It might be younger. And it needs you to go in and help it out.
Mm-hmm.
It needs your help.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying in this conversation to not go there because that can feel like too much to go, when it's our first conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was kind of going different directions.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be, I think, how to heal those parts is continuing to listen to any part that says it doesn't feel like it has value, and going in and helping it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I try to help people with, and that's the goal of what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Does any of that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry if it felt like we weren't able to go where you might have wanted to go today.
No, it's fine. You know better than me. I'm new and doing this,
I'm
and
so new too.
yeah. But how does it work?
Yeah.
Does it work? Can
Mhm.
can I call you another
Yes,
time
please. I
and
would love
keep
that.
doing it?
Yes. So I'll tell you how it works a little more, and I would love to do it another time. So, like I said, it sounds like there are parts inside of you that are younger and that need your help.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very important that we make sure that we have permission to go help them, because usually there are a lot of other parts that don't want you to go talk to this part.
Mm-hmm.
And you work with children, right? And I've worked with children. And so you know that if you try to help a child, but you don't have their parents' permission, or you don't have the parents don't want that help for the child, then it causes problems.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like when you have a child inside of you, and then you have what's called protectors. You have
Mm-hmm.
these other parts inside of you that are saying, I don't like this part. Don't go there. I don't want to talk to this part. We've
Mm-hmm.
tried, and so that's why it's very important to just kind of learn about those parts, get to know those protector parts, and then when they trust you to go in and talk to the younger part, it's kind of a similar process of listening and learning why that part feels that way, and just giving that part a lot of love and listening to that part's story. There's a reason that part feels that way, you know? And
Yeah.
and it needs to tell its story. And again, you don't have to tell me the story. It needs to tell you the story. And then you can love that part, and you can kind of rescue that part and bring it out of that time, that long ago time, and bring it to come be with you. That's how it works. I know it sounds like a dream or something, but it does work. It's amazing how it works.
Okay. And what should I do? Or I don't know.
Okay. Well, did you know? Had you ever heard before this voice inside of you saying that it thinks you're 13? Had you ever heard that before?
Mm, mm, no,
Okay.
actually not. No.
Yeah. So you got some new information today. And I would just listen for any other parts. Listen to that part and any other part that thinks that you're young, thinks that you're a child. There's probably a bunch of them. There's probably a part that makes you work really hard. For a lot of people, there's a part that makes them drink too much or do other, harmful behavior, or just sit in front of the TV all day or something. A lot of times, those are parts that also they think that you're a little kid and that you can't handle being out in the world, so they kind of push you away. So I would just listen for those other parts that are saying that. And yeah, when we talk again, we can, now that you're able to hear them and understand that that's what they're saying, that you'll be able to show up and say, okay, I know what parts I need to go to first.
Okay.
I know that might all sound really complicated, but
yeah, it sounds complicated, but yeah, I will try to pay attention and listen to them.
Yeah, and just let them know your real age. And then they might say, okay, maybe we can trust you to help. Because they think that if they think that you're just a child, they don't think you can help. But you have to say, no, I'm not the child. I can help the child. Okay. Any questions?
Okay.
Any other questions for me or anything?
No, I think, I feel like that it's interesting.
Yeah.
And I never haven't been so like deep inside of me.
Yeah.
It feels weird, but it's cool. It's also good.
It is. Yeah, that's great to hear. That's usually what people need. People just need to see that we all are like this. We all have all these parts in us, and we can talk to them. And once you realize that, suddenly you can go very deep, and you can do a lot of inner work.
Yeah, super interesting.
I think so. Thank
and
you.
It also helpful.
Yeah. Thank you for being brave and trying this today.
Yeah, thank you for your time and your guide.
Yeah. If you want to try again, we can try again another time. And if not, that's fine too. And again, when it comes to sharing these calls, I'll just let you know. And if we don't want to share it, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't care. It's fine if you share them.
Okay. Well, you'll be able to decide again later. But thank you.
Okay. And how could I schedule the next?
Yeah. Use the same link that you used before.
Okay. Okay. And when would be better, or what do you suggest?
Anytime you can just see what's available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it.
Exciting.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
I
you
hope you have a
so
good
much.
evening. And it was really nice meeting you and talking with you.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Have a good night.
Okay. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Do you want to help bring more self-energy to the world? If you'd like to participate in calls or help out with this project in any way, I'd love to hear your ideas. Join the Discord server or contact me at james@liveifs.com. A huge thanks to our audio engineer, Yvonne, for your care and diligence in editing the calls. To every caller for your courage in sharing some of your parts. And to anyone out there getting to know their internal system, keep going. Who knows? That might be the most selfless, helpful thing you can do for others, and you're the only one who can do it. If you'd like to see us reach the largest audience, we must please the almighty suggestion algorithms at iTunes and YouTube. And they don't care about the power of IFS. They're looking for likes and shares and comments, and the sooner the better. Follow the links in the show notes right here in your podcast player to make your wishes known. And now, a minute of meditation. Or if you prefer, pull over. You can do it in 60 seconds. Just click one of those links. They're right there, and give us a like or a 5-star rating. It would really help. If you think this project is helping people, you're helping people by sharing it. Thank you.